Welcome everyone to the first Road to the Cup Win and You're In preview for 2015. My name is Rachel, and you can find all the written previews at roadtothecupblog.blogspot.com. That's roadtothecupblog.blogspot.com. It is Thursday, June 4th, 2015, and this is a preview for the Ogden Phipps, which is a win and you're in for the distaff. It is at 1 mile and 16th on dirt at Belmont Park on the Belmont Stakes undercard. 3-year-olds and up. This is a field of 6. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Number 1 is Rosalind, Joelle Rosario ride for Chad Brown. She is by Broken Vow. Won the Sheepshed Bay last time out on turf and was 5th in the Santa Ana at Santa Anita, also on turf, in her start before that. She has some dirt experience. She was 3rd in the Breeders' Cup at 2, and then she ran pretty well last year in the Kentucky Oaks, but it's pretty clear that she prefers turf and synthetic. She is a grade 1 winner on synthetic. I'm not sure. I think she's probably going to be the longest shot here. It will actually be between her and a horse I will be talking about last. But I think of the two of them, she is by far the more accomplished one. So I don't know if she'll run well here, but she might surprise people. Number 2 is Wedding Toast. Jose Lezcano will ride for Kieran McLaughlin, and she is by Street Sense. Won the Ruffian and was 4th in the Madison. She's only lost once at Belmont, so it seems that if Belmont is by far her favorite track, and she could really be the horse to beat in here. There are 3 other horses who have big chances to win, but I'm leaning towards her for winning this race. But again, this is a good race, and honestly, there is a standout here, but I'm not 100% convinced she can win, and if she doesn't win, Wedding Toast definitely has a big chance. Number 3 is House Rules. Junior Alvarado will ride for Jimmy Jerkins. She is by Distorted Humor, 3rd in the Ruffian, and won the top flight in her last 2. And it seems that this year she's just blossomed. Hasn't been worse than 3rd since January. I guess getting out of Florida full time has helped, of course. She was originally trained by Jimmy's father, the late Alan Jerkins. I think she has a big chance here. I don't know if she can win, but I think it would not surprise me at all if she does. And it's grade 1, which is always good for a broodmare in the future. Number 4 is the standout of the field. It's Untoppable, John Velasquez, Steve Asmussen. Of course, she's by Tappet. And big congrats to Untoppable's former rider, Rosie Napravnik, who had her first child this week. So Rosie's now a mom. And I think after this year, Untoppable will be joining her in motherhood. But getting back to Untoppable as a racer, She won the Apple Blossom last time and was second in the Azeri. But it seems like that she's definitely needs a mile and eighth to win. Whereas I think Wedding Toast and House Rules and the other horse I'm going to talk about next after her, they're a mile and a 16th is right up their alley. I think Untappable, even though she did win the Mother Goose on the Belmont surface last year, might take another L, and her only other L this year was in the Azeri. But then again, last year when she won when she lost to Haswell, her Cillian did not look that great, and then she just blew the doors off of people in the distaff. Her Zeri did not look that great. Her Apple Blossom looked a little bit better, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if she wins here for fun. By far, she is the most accomplished horse in this field. And unfortunately, last year's field was so much better, but it happens, I guess. Number 5 is Princess Violet. Jose Ortiz will ride for Linda Rice. She is by Officer, second in the Ruffian, and won the Madison in her last two. Last time out against Wedding Toast and House Rules. That was her first loss at Belmont since last year's Mother Goose runner-up to Untappable. Being by Officer, her instance limitations, so this is a very big race for her. She's already won the Grade 1. So if she can get another Grade 1 on what is effectively her home track, that would be big and would set her up well for the rest of the year. And it's helpful that this year's distaff is at Keeneland, and she's already won at Keeneland this year. So if she wins here, they will have a ton of options down the road. And number 6 is Shea Jolie. Rajiv Mara will ride for Gary Condessa. She's by Indian Charlie. 4th in the Ruffian and 3rd in the Top Flight. Matter of fact, the runner-up in the Top Flight is I believe the only horse, and the 3rd place finisher in the Ruffian. They're the only 2 horses who are not in this year's Phipps field, so that's pretty good. Good, but she's probably going to be the longest shot. It would not surprise me if Rosalind is, but before the Top Flight, she had been no worse than second at Belmont. So clearly you have a lot of horses. I believe all the horses except Rosalind have won at Belmont on the dirt surface. So going through the field again, number 1 is Rosalind. Number 2 is Wedding Toast. Number 3 is House Rules. Number 4 is Untappable. Number 5 is Princess Violet. And number 6 is Shea Jolie. That is the field for this year's Phipps. And I'm not going to have a pick section for this race because it's such a small field. So to win, I like Wedding Toast. I think too many horses in here were a mile and mile and 16th. It's them right in between the eyes, and I just feel like that. It's gonna be a bit of the shorter distance for Untappable, but that's okay. We will see her later on in the year at longer distances where she'll be much better. In second, I have Princess Violet. And in third, I like House Rules. So that is it for the Phipps preview, of course. Wedding Toast, Princess Violet, and House Rules are my 3 picks. But as I said before, I would not be surprised if Untoppable just runs them off their feet. The Met Mile preview will be up tonight. I'm actually recording this on Wednesday, so you will be seeing me wearing a different shirt by the time the Met Mile preview goes up tonight. And I will give my Belmont pick on furlongdrive.blogspot.com. And of course, you can find me on Twitter at both Road to the Cup, which will be getting more active now that we are in when you're in season, and at Furlong Drive. So I will see you guys later tonight with the Met Mile preview. Until then, bye.